Dave was a midget doesn't mean you can hate on him. Hello there, and welcome to my Bloons Tower Defence 5 channel. I'm Italian Ninja, and this is where I make attempts at defeating challenges I've set out for myself, make progress, and learn to get better at this game, and subsequently, life. If you enjoy this type of stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you comment, I'll shout you out. And I'm going to start today off with, well, I guess first I'll say that I'm working on dance floor today because I destroyed Impoppable on bobsleigh. But I'm going to do shout outs first thing. Tomasks, I don't actually know how to say this, by the way. Tomas Laskowski? Tomas Laskawi. Laskawi? I don't fucking know. I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's Polish. Anyway, second guy is Hunter the Monkey King. The third one is Polio. Fourth is Nictorious. Fifth one's Nick Van and Milk. That's what I wanted to shout out today. I got some stories for you guys today too, but I do want to say that this dance floor seemed like a piece of cake, so I'm doing it on easy here, but you guys can watch and follow along if you want. I start with my standard Monkey Ninja, of course. I moved on to my tack shooter pretty quickly, and I must have had low battery because we had a battery charge sign come up, and my phone's not plugged in right now, so must have had something to do with that. But I started the video with a funny little thing about little Dave. I kind of, actually, it's what got me out of bed today, make me thinking about this. I was like, I gotta go make a video and talk about little Dave. But I did want to say, before I get into that, I wanted to say, Milk, I read some of your comments there, and it sounds like you had a good COVID, and you actually made a killing during it, so I wanted to say congrats on that. And then I do have a question of the day, and I'm just curious if anybody actually wants to answer this, because nobody answered my question from yesterday, but even though there was only like 7 viewers. Pens or pencils? Question of the day. Do you like pens better, or do you like pencils better? And why? And that's question of the day. I'm sure nobody's going to answer that one either, but I'm going to make fun of you guys for being in the Pen 15 club. Little Dave. Little friggin' Dave. So I go there, I start my my monkey apprentice, my monkey engineer, and I got my just normal dart monkey, and we're charging up again. But yeah, I will say that the path on this one is actually pretty simple. You can see it; it's outlined by like the confetti that's left along there on the dance floor. It kind of goes up, goes down, goes back up, goes all the way around. Goes all the way around and then back out the middle there. So yeah, this is a fun little map, but I will say that it was pretty simple to defeat. So I got some more videos coming, and I just kind of run through these levels, but I'm having fun with this stuff. So maybe I won't tell you guys so much in this video about little Dave because it's just a short one, but I shoot the shit about you know what? Come back for the next one for little Dave, because it's going to be a little bit of a longer video and I don't have enough time to describe everything. But yeah, I just wanted to, talk about some stuff today. Waking up and getting going. I was looking at just making a tea before starting this video here, and I was looking at the Dawn container, and it just kind of dawned on me that when I say Dawn container, I mean like the soap. And how they made their whole friggin' soap campaign based around getting people's sympathy and little ducks and curing them of oil ridden wings, and it's like, what an honorable little thing to do with their Dawn soap, sending it down to the Gulf of Mexico and dumping it into the ocean to clean up the Horizon Zero Dawn oil spill. No, I'm just kidding. There's no way they could have just dumped it in there and cleaned everything up. But it was funny to think that, I just thought I guess it's not funny. I just think it's cool. They have these, at least here in Canada. What I've noticed is that some companies, bigger companies, they don't usually come out with new products that are like brand new. You're not going to see like Dawn come out with a new soap directly and put it right on the shelf and just try to have people buy it. But what you do notice is that they change. Ugh. Got me yawning, boys. they change the shape of the container, they change the size of the container, they change where it's sold a little bit. Maybe it's sold in Costco or sold in, uh, the grocery store or whatever it is. And what else they changed, and I just thought this was cool, was that they changed it so that you can grab it and it squeezes and comes out from the bottom. Kind of similar to those mayonnaise and ketchup containers, if you've seen any of those. The mayonnaise one's particularly cool. If you've ever seen that with Hellmann's. Hellmann's has one of those where it's like, it's got like a squeeze bottle now. You used to have it so that you had to kind of take the lid off and then scoop it out with a knife. Somehow somebody, probably a really smart engineer, solved that problem, mainly with ridges on the inside of the bottle so that it doesn't bind up. And I thought that was really, well, freaking cool, These engineers that come up with these concepts, it's like, you'd probably think that it's like, well, why didn't anybody do that before? And it's like, it's just a really hard engineering problem. And then it's like, okay, so after you do it once, then you have to try to solve the manufacturing problem. And it's like, that's even another problem in and of itself, because it's like, you need every single lid to work correctly. You need every single bottle to be shaped exactly the correct way. And then it's like, okay, so even if you can create the bottles, how do you verify that they're actually going to work? Well, now you have to sample, and then the thing is if you don't sample correctly and you have wrong samples, like, then you're not even going to find the ones that are bad. It's like, ugh. And I mean, it's all percentage errors, right? Because if you have like 1 in 10,000 that's going to fail, you kind of like, that's okay, It's not really that big of a deal, because that customer is probably not going to be that upset. They're going to kind of just think whatever it is that occurred, they're going to be like, whatever. They might be upset too. Jesus, I've got the yawns the last couple days while doing this. I had a tiring last couple days. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna beat this level really quickly here. And I've been using just kind of my normal strategy. I do have a super wide balloon chipper, which is absolutely necessary for getting past round 45, which we're about to do. And look how fast we made quick work of that, eh? So anybody who's struggling to get past any of the rounds, just go for a balloon chipper by 45, max it out at a 4.2, and you're going to have no problem getting by there, as long as you have some other units that can kind of handle up the cleanup after that. So that's a strategy for anybody who's looking for some strats. You guys probably are, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just listening to me because I'm cool. I don't know. I don't know why you guys are listening, but some people are. I'm actually surprised, even like, I think my last video, I woke up this morning and it had 4 views, and I'm still thinking to myself, like, how the fuck, who found this video, who and how? And I can kind of see, based on the YouTube analytics, I can kind of see where the people came from sometimes, and it just seems like everybody came from the browse features on that one so far, the four views. Actually, I don't even know if I can see that yet, but that's where typically a lot of the people come from, is from the browse features. So, and actually, a lot of my view time is just from subscribers. So I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. And, I'm going to be getting into doing some other stuff here. So, yeah, just want to say thank you guys for watching. Come back and watch the next one if you're interested.